Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and Leo, Sun Moon Rising. Welcome into this reading, guys. I just realized I haven't done a reading for Leo for some time. I probably missed out on you guys, okay? My apologies, but this reading will be with you from the 17th of September until the next two and a half weeks. So give or take towards the end of the month of September for you, okay? Depending on your individual timeline, guys. Now, Leo, let's welcome our spirit guide, angel, and ancestors, my divine source, into this reading for you. And let's check your situation, guidance, whatever that you possibly will need around this portion in time for yourself. Okay. Hangman and the Ace of Cups. So there is something that you're thinking with regards to a friendship, a love situation, right? Something that you are trying to understand. You're not taking action on this situation, the Three of Cups. Yeah, you possibly could be wanting to reunite. That could be your old friend, your old partner, anybody who is in that zone of friendship, love, anything, right? From the Five of Pentacles. So there has been a separation between two people in this situation that has been quite a learning lesson with regards to an equal reciprocity of give and take for you. So you could be thinking about this situation, where you could have abandoned somebody, did not give them this love, did not work with that energy, and you probably left that situation by yourself, Leo, right? You manifested that situation for some of you. I'm even getting that, right? Yeah, you manifested leaving that situation where possibly you had a scope of a good friend, good friendship, soulmate, kindred partnership, anything. And this is a situation, you're kind of thinking about at this point. Working with your energy, the King of Wands, that's your energy as well, Leo. Right? What you can do now. You're trying to see something above and beyond the situation with regards to a compromise between two people, is more I'm getting here. The King of Pentacles, yeah, that confidence. You're working on your ability of stability and confidence. Yeah, that's you, Leo, the Strength card, right? So there is a lot of confidence that you are working on by yourself and for yourself. Let's look at your energy around this portion and we'll delve into your main reading for you and see what's going on. So for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo, with Venus and Jupiter in your individual planetary situation position, Eight of Wands. Okay. So you're trying to move, you're coming out of a difficult situation for some of you as well. Possibly stuck at a crossroad, not knowing what to do. Maybe you had too many people opposing your movement. Magician, yeah, and you're definitely moving towards some kind of spiritual magic. The Six of Wands. Yeah, there is something in your life. We'll delve into it, guys, that you are actually coming out of a difficult situation to move past something in your life that you can gain back your victory, your joy, your happiness, whatever that you haven't been able to kind of manifest for yourself. So there is some manifestation here. The Hierophant and the World card, okay? That could be talking about a contract. The Star card, yeah. It could be talking about a future contract, a destiny, a destination for you. For some, it could be, oh boy, the Devil, yeah. Some of you guys have been stuck between a spiritual contract and a toxic relationship, for sure, for sure. And you're trying to come out of that situation. We'll see. The Knight of Wands. For some of you, it also could be possible that you all have worked towards your energy before in the wrong way, right? You have been in and out of a situation for yourself, Leo. You're not sure if you wanted that situation or you just wanted to quit that situation. For some of you, the Tower. Yeah, that situation that you were undecided on, what you want to do, basically. You found it difficult to take a decision on something. We'll see what it is. But this situation, and again, it could be personal, it could be professional, it can be any kind of situation. See, we got the Ace of Cups again. Yeah, so something to do with your heart, something that you want to say to somebody, you want to give this cup, you want to bring back your love, a reunion, a friendship, anything that talks about your heart situation, guys. Okay, this Ace of Cups was giving you see, there has been a lot of drama here. Oh boy. Yeah, there has been a lot of drama that could have happened with regards to a situation where possibly you have also drained your heart with it. I mean, for some of you, you're feeling that your emotion has just completely left you because of this drama. And this drama is not just a drama, it's a very intense drama, with regards to a situation. And that could have involved people in your life who are very competitive, they want their own way. They don't want to listen to anybody. You could have been talking about this. It could be your family, it could be your friends who were refusing to listen to something that you wanted to bring forth in your life, Leo. So there has been a lot of fight, argument, and this also could be a situation that because of an external situation, Leo, in your life, you could have been facing an internal chaotic situation too for some of you, because you were kind of not being decisive of whether you want to give that cup of love or just not do it. Very indecisive energy because of this chaos here. And this chaos is like I said, could be internal, could be external. But sometimes this chaos happens, guys. It's because, let me explain this. This is a chaos that could have happened for you outside, like in your environment where you have been stopped by people, very dramatic, fighting amongst themselves, making their points more important than your argument, very argumentative, right? You could have tried to reason out the situation, but it didn't work. And because it didn't work, you have been left feeling empty as well as, inside of you, for some of you. So this is where you get the Page of Cups, right? So there could be either there could be a message that you are figuring out for yourself from this chaos and drama, right? About your own feelings, about the situation for some of you, where you perhaps, like I said, you could have been left empty in your heart because you were dealing with a lot of chaos, both internal and external for some of you. Because when it happens externally, it does affect you internally, right? Let's put it like that. So this is where perhaps somebody could be bringing a message forward towards you, telling you something that may click some kind of in your head, in your understanding, with regards to your emotion, right? With regards to where you have gone wrong in your own emotional understanding of this situation here for some of you, right? So that could be one. The second could be that you want to apologize to somebody for having participated in this kind of a situation without knowing what to do about the situation. It could be anything for anybody. So take it in the way it resonates with you, but uh, somebody could be talking about some situation over this, over this situation that possibly will kind of uh, leave you with the feeling that, yeah, I mean, that emotional understanding, that softness about the whole situation, learning to understand these people or this situation from your own point of view as well. That could also be a part of the story here. So take it in the way it resonates. For some, it could be straightforward. An apology that you owe to somebody here, and you just want to say sorry about the whole game, the mess up, and everything that could have possibly happened, right? Um, so take it in the way it resonates with you guys. But the Eight of Wands is action, quick communication. When you want to move forward towards your own betterment in life, Leo. And that's your energy too, right? So you're coming out of a very difficult crossroad, difficult situation, right? You could be in this energy where you are leaving this energy behind, you know, kind of just letting it go, saying that, okay, you're becoming more, possibly you're becoming more calm about the situation and understanding the situation to be a little bit emotionally mature in yourself about the whole situation. So, once this is settled, you can be returning back to your own way of doing things, whatever you want to do, right? And you want that to happen very quickly. So, wherever you have been getting stuck because of the situation, that will naturally resolve itself to allow you to move into this magician energy, that's getting that will wisdom of your mind, basically, right? So it's like you're coming out of a difficult situation that will settle your mind, your wisdom, and your will. It will kind of, and you're going to take action on this situation quickly, because you are also coming out of a difficult area of your life, right? A difficult phase, I would say, when you have been stuck and could not do anything towards your own freedom, your own situation, whatever that you had been longing for in your life, right? With the Six of Wands that talks about your joy, your victory, your success in life, in your life. But for which you need that, the magic to believe that you can bring it all back. Whatever you think you have lost in this Five of Wands energy, you want to leave that behind, because emotionally you are coming to a point of understanding their part of their argument too. So you're becoming emotionally better with regards to understanding people's sentiment, or why they fight, why they do this, why they do that, right? Somebody could be saying that to you, that is in turn giving you back your understanding that I don't need to drain myself, right, for over this situation, and I can rectify this situation by moving away towards something in life that now I really want to kind of work on at this point. Because you're looking for, some of you guys could be moving into a contract, right? Making that contract obvious in the public. And there could be people cheering you to do that as well. You could have friends, You could have people who are telling you, yes, do that, right? Because this is the Pope. So you have a blessing. You could have the blessing of somebody in your spiritual community. You could have the blessing of some mentor. You could have the blessing of some divine guru, somebody whom you love, you believe, right? Could be your teacher, somebody who is very respectful, respected, wise, mature, kind of a mentor in your life, right? And you definitely have that support, and people are telling you or will be telling you, why don't you go to that person and seek his blessings in order to move forward? So you definitely need some kind of a divine blessing in your life, which is where the Pope shows up in here, and you're being urged forward because, there could be a situation that, Leo, you are thinking in terms of contract, a promise, a marriage. For some, there could be a close of that situation. It could be a close, which is where you need the blessings of the divine to let you know that it is okay. It is okay to end an old chapter and move away from that situation, right? So, but you definitely need the guidance. You definitely need the blessing, the guidance of somebody whom you respect, adore, love in your life. A person you have probably come in contact with as a part of your mentor. Some of you guys could be in a community workshop, right? Where there is people or there is a person that you kind of can gel with in regards to their advice, their blessing, that is very much required for you to complete a lesson in your life and close the old chapter, where the situation had been very, very toxic. Very toxic. Personal, professional, doesn't matter. But you have been stuck in between a very, like I said, right in the beginning, that you have been stuck in between two situations here, Leo. Right? And you possibly were finding it difficult to open up and tell people what you really want with the situation. So, one that is a very spiritually guided divine relationship for some, a promise, a contract. For some, you're stuck between that kind, and the other is a very toxic, negative relationship in your life, right? So, you definitely will have to close one. Here, you can be sitting between two relationships, right? It's going to be difficult for you. So you have to choose what is that you want to close? What is that you really don't want in your life anymore, right? And you want to kind of move away from that situation. You want to, right? You want to move away from that situation because you do not like this at all. Because it could be a situation that kind of was giving you issues that you were not completely being able to leave, right? You were in and out of this situation of toxicity in your life. It could be, again, personal, it could be professional. It also could be professional a job kind of a situation where you know that the job that you are doing, the people over there, or your boss, or anybody is very toxic. They are not the right person, but you're not being completely able to let go of the job, right? So at one point you're deciding, oh, I don't need the job, and maybe you are taking off your time from there. But again, a month later or 2 weeks later, you're back doing the same thing. You're not being able to completely let it go, and that is where, Leo, they're telling you that it's time to let that go. If it is toxic, it won't change. This toxicity will not become spiritual. The spiritual will not become toxic. And you're, in the middle of these two cycles in life. So one of the cycle will definitely have to end for you, Leo. right? And this is where you know that in and out situation, you know you cannot keep doing anymore. You have to let go of one particular situation here, whatever that means for you. Personal, professional, take it in the way it resonates with you, right? So you're kind of coming to your understanding that you just can't keep jumping in and out of that situation, not letting it go, because this toxicity and the spiritual both are a part of your life. You're dealing with some kind of material and a spiritual harvest, more so, right? The material harvest is the devil, which is where you're stuck to a situation because of money, more so because of material prosperity, because this is your shadow side also, right? So your shadow side is not completely freeing you, and that is the reason in the real world, because you could not get rid of that shadow energy, you kept jumping back into the same story over and over again, right? And your conscious side is your spiritual side. That is where you are fighting a battle between your conscious and your subconscious, right? So one of the cycle, one of that situation will have to end. Otherwise, your back and forth, jumping in and out kind of an energy is not going to get over. You have to consciously kill that energy, basically, right? Because you're definitely moving towards a shift in your life. If you are successful, Leo, if you're successful in leaving that cycle between your conscious and subconscious and closing that cycle, it will definitely bring you back. There will be a lot of turmoil. There will be changes, there will be situations that, because the cycle closing means a lot of change, extreme change for some people, right? Which means you have to let go of a home, you have to let go of a family, you have to let go of a career, whatever, right? Extreme change. So if you can successfully do that, you will be moving towards a cycle of change, and that will be a big time change, not a very small change for me. That's what I'm getting from here. It's going to be a big time change for you. But if you can close this particular problem here, right? Because this is a struggle between, more so, a struggle between your conscious and your subconscious. This is also, the Five of Wands also could be that same struggle between your internal and external, between your conscious and your subconscious, where some kind of an information or a message is putting things for you at a much better place, or in a better situation of understanding with your emotional intelligence. So somebody could be coming up and telling you something that possibly will kind of give you that emotional clarity, and make you understand why you're going through this cycle of conscious and subconscious fighting here. Both are present in your case, Leo. So you will have to, but if you do it, guys, if you do it, the change will be very, very powerful. Let me tell you. The change will be very powerful because the Tower is showing up here, right? But it will be a major change of cycle in your life, which means you cannot be in that same place, in that same position that you have been for. What what's the word I'm looking for? In whatever number of years that you have been sitting over there, okay? So, yeah, it will bring in a big change for you guys if you can do that. Because the moment you can leave that in and out situation in yourself, you'll be able to work with your energy better. But every time you have that pull, you have to remind yourself consciously that you are not going to take that pull, and that you will follow your right goal and your right direction towards your happiness in your life, towards Yeah, but this change, maybe that is the reason you were kind of averting this situation. You were not taking a decision because you knew subconsciously that if you take a decision on this particular um, situation, you will have to go through a big time shift in your life. You know that. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Wands. But you have a lot of eight, which is talking to eight, which is talking about karma. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be again some kind of a figure. You could have two people in your life. Here it is. I think that is what. One who is very spiritual, and the other one who you have a contact with in the material world. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You know, could be a businesswoman, could be a homemaker, plus a businesswoman has a family of her own, is a single mother, or could be a mother figure, right? But she is somebody you're leaving behind, you want to leave behind. For somebody who is very, very spiritually inclined with regards to a situation in your life, you find the other person, what I'm getting, guys, you find the other figure, Leo, more attractive than this figure here. So some of you guys could be changing jobs. You know, this could be your earlier boss. And some of you guys are feeling that a new boss will be much better because she's calm, composed, right? Doesn't talk much, hears you out, that kind of an energy, right? Knows what she's doing, is very intuitive, and you kind of are getting pulled towards that story in your life for some of you, right? Let's look at the Magician here. So there is something that you will again have to take a decision on, right? Because again, you have two situations. You're dealing with a lot of duality here for yourself. Conscious and subconscious energy is very much showing up for you here, Leo. Okay, so you take a decision properly. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So there is some situation about money here for some of you with regards to a marriage situation, right? The Seven of Swords, and this could be your fear as well, right? This could be your fear for that in and out situation where you have not been able to bring justice in your life. Yeah, see the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you have not been able to deliver justice in your life, Leo, with regards to your money and stability because of this figure. So some of you guys could have been married with this person with whom you have a family relationship in here. Okay, that's already there. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Wands. Please talk to me about the Six of Wands. And because of that particular situation, guys, many of you have been stuck in a place and you don't like it anymore. Okay, Three of Cups. Yeah, you want to move forward and declare this situation to people or with people. It also could be a third party situation that you now are moving forward to say something about something in your life that you're possibly wanting to take action on. The Fool, yeah, and to start the Fool, the Magician, yeah, and to start a new beginning in your life in here. Okay, please talk to me about the Queen of Pentacles here. This could be a contract you have. Again, for some of you, this could be a contract you have had in your life, Leo. But you also know that this contract or this situation is very toxic. And you don't want to. Please talk to me about the Queen of Pentacles. And you don't want to be in that situation anymore. Yeah, you're desiring a change. You're at a crossroad. With this situation, you don't know what you can really do, right? But you want to kind of go with the flow as well. Yeah, see? The World card, the Six of Wands, and the Temperance. Yeah, you are going with the flow right now until the time comes when you can seriously put a lock on the door and walk away, right? But until that happens, you have to compromise with the situation and to work with it and go with the flow. Because right now, if you jump in and move and take any step, you will not be able to be successful. You're desiring a change, however, intuitively you're working towards a change, but then you have to also compromise with this waiting period. Because if you kind of start rocking the boats now, you will not be able to move forward because there could be people in your way at this moment, right, who possibly will not allow you to get out and close the deal with them, whoever it is in your life. Again, personal, professional, right? So you will have to wait, guys. You will have to wait till things kind of calm down a bit in here because there is money involved. Please talk to me about the Three of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah, there is a situation you guys are connected with, Leo. This is an Aries energy. Excuse me. There is a situation you're connected with, and they could be people that you're responsible for, and you know that you just cannot leave them and move towards your own path. So there is still some amount of responsibility in this relationship, in the family, domestic affair that you still have, right? Though you want to move and go towards a partnership that is kind of a soulmate energy, and you're feeling very distressed about this whole situation because you're not being able to talk or openly say what you have in mind about this reciprocity of give and take with somebody in your life you love, because you still have responsibility you need to look into. So you're feeling quite anxious and guilty because you're not being able to reciprocate and show that love or show that warmth to somebody or take the decision to move into a new direction right away. Again, personally, professionally, take it in the way it resonates with you, okay? Let's look at the Hierophant. So some of you guys could be going through a lot of period of anxiety, sleepless nights because of this situation. Because right now, you're not being able to completely leave that, is what I'm getting. Leave that situation. Yeah, see? Though you want to close the drama, right? And you are being told. You're being told by the divine that it's time. Don't sit in the drama, right? The drama is appearing again here. That you're emotionally getting your cues from about what it is that is going on in here, right? But this drama needs to close. That's what somebody will tell you, or you will get the message that you need to walk away from this situation, guys. Yeah, and start something fresh for yourself in your life again, right? You have to take a risk for sure if you want your happiness back with you, Leo. You have to take a risk. We'll see. Okay, let's look at the World card here. But there is this again, conscious and subconscious energy that you need to work. Yeah, Temperance, that's what they're saying. Go with the flow. Don't do anything very drastic right now, because the situation will close by itself as well for some of you. Whatever that problem you're facing, the drama, everything, the challenges, all that, bitterness, quarrel, conflict, argument, whatever, that situation will close because universe will close it for you as well. So your conscious self, or it is also that your conscious self is saying that you don't have to bother about this, you just have to go with the flow, because you will be closing, or this situation will close. So till that time, till that time that situation closes, you have to be very tempered and balanced in your own understanding and give it time. Do not talk much about it. Do not disclose who you have, what you have in your life, right? Be very quiet. Just go with the flow. Listen to your intuitive self. Talk to yourself. It's very important to talk to yourself, right? Yeah, see, that's what they're saying here. The Ace of Sword and the Seven of Pentacles. Talk to yourself, guys. It's important because sometimes when you can't speak to anybody else, because there could be a silence here between people you're dealing with. So in order for you to get an answer, you need to talk to yourself here. Okay, please talk to me about the Devil here. And you'll get the answer. As soon as you can talk to yourself, question yourself, the answer will float back in your life. It's important for you to do that, Leo. Because you might not be getting the help of people right now who would want to tell you anything. There could be silence. So you need to talk to yourself, right, in order to figure out what you have to do now. Yeah. To figure out a way of improvising the situation from the toxicity here as well. Please talk to me about the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you might have to come forward, Leo, or somebody is coming forward towards you, because this could be your energy here, right? You're sitting pretty on your throne, right, over this toxic environment you know about. So subconsciously, the toxicity, the fear is still there in you, Leo, or somebody is having that fear in themselves in approaching towards you, in coming towards you with an offer, because deep down in their subconscious self, there is that fear that if they talk to you, Leo, here, Ace of Cups, if they come towards an offer of being friends again, being social again, going out on dates again, doing the old stuff again that people normally do when they are in love or they want friends, they are fearing that rejection from you, that you will turn them away. You don't want them, right? So deep down within themselves, they are scared of this situation. Let's look at the Knight of Wands, because they know what they have done. Whoever it is in your life, you or somebody, but I'm getting it could be somebody else too. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. And that's where you are very focused on something. You're kind of getting out of this situation of fear that had been halting your progress, from a situation where there has been a lot of toxicity as well. Right? So you're moving away from that situation to focus upon something, putting things in the right perspective so that you do not repeat this action again, that in and out, You're becoming more focused, more stable in yourself. Your concentration is getting better, Leo. You're not being that very, that I can decide for myself what I want. One day I'm in, one day I'm out, and that could be you or somebody in your life, right? With the Seven of Sword energy, which is that back and forth energy where you had been lying, cheating, deceiving people because you have not been able to balance yourself and tell the truth, right? So you have always been very fearful and walking on a very tight rope on this situation because somewhere you had been lacking that stability and that balance in your own situation as well, Leo. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Cups, because again, you could have been fearing that if I balance out myself, I will have to leave a situation. I won't be able to stay there. Subconsciously sometimes it happens, right? Where people are scared to leave a situation. Yeah, the Tower and the Lovers. Yeah, this is what it is. This is where your fear is, right? This is where your fear has been. That's where you have been in and out, because you knew that the moment you can fix your mind over the situation and calm yourself down to figure out the right directive and approach towards your life, you will have to close something in your life that no longer is working for you. And subconsciously you have been dreading that, right? And the Chariot, and you have to move away from that situation because, and so you see the Six of Wands and the Chariot from the Seven of Cups, yeah, where you had preferred to remain delusional over this situation. You were not taking action. You were procrastinating your decision to move forward. But now it's coming to the point of you realizing that if you don't do this, if you don't bring that stability back in your own self, it's not other people who will suffer. It will be you who will keep suffering because you won't have nowhere to go, nowhere to return. You follow what I'm saying? So you need that change of circumstance, and that is where you have decided that you will go forward and do it. But for the moment, you will follow a process of going with the flow. You won't rock the boat before the time is here. So you're being smart. Let me put it like that. You're being very smart. Please talk to me about the Tower. You don't want to upset things before the time is here. And once this situation is completed, then you will go ahead and offer that pentacle of a fresh start with somebody in your life, or somebody will come forward and offer you that. Yeah, see the Tower and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this is where this entire thing will change. Right? The grief, the disappointment, everything, the regret, right? So you're definitely working on this stability factor for yourself. The Eight of Swords, the toxic environment. That situation, that is where you're working. You're being very dedicated and focused in your own understanding. Please talk to me about the Eight of Pentacles here. Not rushing back and forth and killing that energy, because so that you can concentrate and work towards this shift in your life. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah, you are planning this return, or somebody is planning a return in your life, Leo. Either it's you who is planning to move towards somebody, or somebody is planning to move towards you, where you will have to finish an old situation that was also a part of your story and move away from that situation. Please talk to me about the Two of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, and you're worried. You're definitely worried about this situation because it requires a lot of mental energy. The Page of Cups. Yeah, this is where somebody will come with a message that will provide you with that emotional intelligence, right, of understanding that you don't need to be worried about anything. Things are happening, things will happen for a reason. But whatever is happening or whatever is bound to happen will only bring you back your joy and happiness. That is a message I'm getting from here. That somebody will come forward and tell you, or tell somebody in your life who is going through this ordeal, that don't worry, this is only very temporary. Whatever is happening, right? Things will settle down, things will calm down, and you will get back, you will find your joy, your happiness, your love, everything in your life. So you just have to go with the flow for the time being here. Yeah, the King of Wands and the Three of Swords. Yeah, there has been a lot of issue over money with the third party situation, over reciprocity, give and take, whatever that situation is, which is where you know that you have to talk with yourself, understand your intuitive self well, to figure things out for yourself in the wrong direction. It's not going to work if people come and tell you, oh, do this, do that. No, no, no. There also could be a situation where somebody in your life is silent, Leo, but this person is deeply spiritual, right? And you're trying to figure out how this person, the high priestess, would work had this person been wearing your shoes. What is that thing that she would have done in this situation, how she would have behaved in this situation had she been wearing your shoes? Because there has been very big time problem over money with people in your life, more so, who are interested in taking things away from you, and you know about that feeling, right? But somebody is here, and this person could very well be someone you definitely don't consider as a part of your social circle. They can come from anywhere for a very short time and tell you something that will make you feel emotionally intelligent enough to sleep well in the night, and not to worry about the situation the way you have been going through it for the moment. So work with yourself, guys, and understand this journey, whatever journey you're going through, professionally, personally. You still need some time for this situation to kind of come to the place you want it to be. But right now, you have to work with this energy. But be smart. Be smart. Play with the right timing now. And go with the flow till such time you are in the rightful place to take action on this situation for yourself, Leo. Right? Enjoy this reading, guys. Until I see you once again, till then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz and Namaste.